The Egyptian city bustles with commerce and daily life, a symphony of hammers and chains filling the air. Despite the outward peace, an unspoken tension simmers just beneath the surface. Pharaoh sits upon his throne, his gaze fixed upon the city below. His face is etched with worry, a storm brewing beneath the surface. "Look," Pharaoh says, "there are too many Israelites. What if they join our enemies?" Under the relentless sun, Israelites endure the agony of forced labor, their bodies straining with each brick molded. The crack of whips echoes through the air as overseers drive the enslaved to their breaking points. The air vibrates with cries of anguish and the relentless rhythm of forced toil, a stark testament to their lost freedom. In the dim light of their home, an Israelite family clings to each other, their faces etched with exhaustion and fear. The pregnant mother's worry deepens as she contemplates the uncertain future that awaits her child. Despite his own anxiety, the father attempts to offer comfort, his eyes revealing the depth of his concern. Pharaoh sits upon his ornate throne, his command echoing through the palace. Every Hebrew baby boy must die. Shiphrah and Puah stand before Pharaoh, fear etched on their faces as they hear his terrible decree. In the dim light, Shiphrah and Puah huddle, worry etched on their faces. Shiphrah whispers urgently, "We can't do this." She declares with conviction, "We must choose life." In the Israelite home, Puah aids a mother in childbirth, her touch gentle and skilled. Compassion fills Puah's eyes as she defies Pharaoh's cruel decree. Puah secretly helps the mother conceal the child, a silent act of defiance. Pharaoh sits on his throne, a storm of royal displeasure brewing within him. Shiphrah and Puah stand before him, their courage wavering under his piercing gaze. Hebrew women are different from Egyptian women. They have their babies so fast, we can't get there in time. Pharaoh's decree echoes across the land. Every Hebrew baby boy faces death in the Nile. Soldiers patrol the banks of the Nile, their presence a grim reminder of the cruel law. Despair hangs heavy in the air as the river becomes a symbol of loss and fear. In the dim light of an Israelite home, Jochebed cradles her newborn son, Moses, her heart torn between love and terror. Candlelight dances across the room as Jochebed's silent tears reflect the weight of her fear. She sings a lullaby, her soft voice a desperate plea for his safety. "Hush, little darling, don't you cry." A soldier in bronze armor throws a newborn into the Nile's depths. The mother's face reflects inconsolable grief as her child is submerged beneath the surface. The ripples spread, erasing the baby from sight, leaving only despair in their wake. A profound grief blankets the Israelite ghetto as its people lament their lost children. Despair festers, igniting a quiet rage that mirrors their deep suffering. Beneath the surface, a desperate yearning for change simmers, yet uncertainty veils the path ahead. In the dimly lit room, Shiphrah and Puah huddle together, their faces reflecting fear and resolve. Shadows dance on the walls, amplifying the tension as Puah whispers, "We did what was right. God will protect us." Pharaoh stands at the palace, his gaze sweeping across his kingdom. A subtle unease flickers across Pharaoh's face. Pharaoh knows the Israelite spirit remains unbroken. Along the Nile, an Israelite woman searches for refuge, her eyes filled with resolve. She presses her newborn close, her grip a testament to her unwavering resolve to protect him. Dim candlelight dances across the faces of the Israelites, painting long shadows on the walls. They huddle together, their hushed voices weaving prayers and tales of hope into the night. Each word becomes a lifeline, reinforcing their unwavering faith against the looming adversity. The air vibrates with fear and resilience, a palpable tension highlighting their resolve to endure. Under the relentless sun, the Israelites endure, their spirits unbroken despite the brutal labor. A subtle shift flickers in their eyes. The embers of defiance begin to glow. No longer merely slaves, they stand as symbols of resilience. Pharaoh writhes in his sleep, his face contorted by a haunting nightmare. Visions of rebellion consume his mind. He jolts awake, the cold sweat of fear clinging to him. The Nile flows, carrying life and despair as infants are cast into its waters. Amidst the horror, brave Israelites conceal their children, defying Pharaoh's cruel decree. Small acts of defiance ignite, a spark of resistance against the darkness. In the quiet of night, Shiphrah and Puah persist in their clandestine aid, whispering solace and strength to the Israelite women. Shiphrah and Puah emerge as silent guardians, gambling their own lives to safeguard others. Dust dances in the air as an Israelite elder stands before his people, his weathered face a testament to years of hardship. The elder's calloused hand gestures, his voice ringing with conviction. Brothers and sisters, I know these are dark times. Our burdens are heavy, and our hearts are weary. His voice rises with determined faith. But we must remain strong. We must have faith. He proclaims with unwavering belief, remember God's promises. He has not forgotten us. Our suffering will not last forever. Pharaoh sits on his throne, his face clouded with worry as sunlight floods the opulent palace. Advisor 1 insists, Your Majesty, we must increase the workload, reduce their rations even further. Advisor 2 adds, and increase the quotas for brickmaking. They must feel the weight of our displeasure. Pharaoh retorts, I hesitate. Are we not pushing them too far? I sense a growing resentment. Under the relentless sun, a mother stands at the river's edge, the weight of her decision etched upon her face. With trembling hands, she lines a small basket with soft cloth, a final act of love and preparation. Sorrow fills her eyes as she lays her baby in the basket, a silent farewell. Tears stream down her face as she kisses the baby goodbye, a heart-wrenching moment of parting. With a mix of hope and despair, she sets the basket afloat, entrusting her child to the mercy of the river. She watches as the basket drifts away, carrying her precious child into the unknown. On the banks of the Nile, Miriam's worried eyes watch her mother set the woven basket adrift. Inside the basket, her baby brother sleeps soundly, unaware of the uncertain journey ahead. Miriam follows the basket along the riverbank, her small feet kicking up dust as she keeps pace. Driven by fierce protectiveness, Miriam is determined to shield her brother from the unknown fate that awaits him. A basket drifts along the Nile under the setting sun, carrying a baby towards an unknown destiny. The setting sun casts long shadows, a symbol of the darkness enveloping the Israelites, yet whispers of hope linger.